Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah. As you can see, I didn't sack Justin and Julian. They're back. They're getting a second chance, but it's the last one. It's the last one. No, but it's been a busy week for everyone, or the last 2 weeks, I would say. So finally, back again, three of us. So I don't need to do it on my own, or not on my own. Malik and David, they helped me out. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'll go first because I think I'm doing all right. I see Julian's joining us from the Pleasure Dome. It looks like that's where the magic goes down over there. I'm doing well. I think we've had a lot of. Obviously, each of us has been doing content for the channel, but all three of us together, it's been a while since all the big news has dropped. So there'll be plenty to talk about, I'm sure, and our different opinions.
Yeah, and we got binned from hosting now, so you see where the reins and where the real leader is.
It's starting to go to his head. You know, we started doing this in the summer. It was Julian and myself that started doing it, and he didn't want to do it. He was scared to do it at first. He's like, people don't want to hear me. Now he starts to get a little bit of that shine.
I'm getting fan mail, so
yeah, you start hosting, then you realize, no, I want this. I'm not giving it back to Justin or Julian.
Do you know? Hey, Justin, do you know what we are?
We are Paulo Dybala.
We are Paulo Dybala, and he's every upper management. Yeah.
It's Aliva Bene. Yeah.
We're kicked to the curb here. From
the next level is you guys being Ramsey. I'm just gonna loan you out to everyone. I don't care. I don't care about your career anymore.
We'll be injured and out of here in a little bit. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Ignazio saying, translated in Italian, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be in English.
Buongiorno. Come stai?
It's like a Brad Pitt
thank you for your
support,
but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Salah. We're gonna talk about Salah because that's a thumbnail. We're gonna talk about Salah, but before we're gonna talk about Salah, I want to talk about. So I tweeted out one thing about Dybala that came out of Sport, but I left out paragraphs because it was weird. Like it was like a fanboy wrote that article. I'm not gonna lie, and people were going with it. I think that's weird because it's Sport. Everybody takes the piss out of Sport when it comes to transfer news, but apparently today they were very reliable, according to a lot of people. So one thing was that Dybala is disappointed. I think that's real, and he talked about it with his family and friends, teammates, and there was also a report saying if he signed the deal, he was gifting all the players a bag with the number 10 on it, and people were crying about it and blaming Juve and adding Juve and saying, look what you did. I'm like, I don't know who made up that story. It's a good one if it wasn't for a newspaper, but for like a gossip paper, like, you know what I mean? Like a gossip, I don't want to say brochure, however you want to call it, but not for a sport newspaper. So that was weird. So I am getting the feeling that everyone is blaming the club for this, and the player and most definitely his agent are getting away with a lot of stuff. For me, that's a problem because it's being, how do you want to say it? Like picky in things you want to believe and don't want to believe. So for me, that's a problem. Now, like I said, I didn't tweet out everything. So you go, Julian. What do you think about not the backstory, like just in general?
That's lame. It's lame. I don't really care. That's lame and stupid. It's a bag. Like, okay, so Justin, we're North American.
Yeah.
You know, the quarterback buys all his linemen like Rolexes and like icy watches.
Yeah, like if you win the Super Bowl, you go in.
To me, that's lame. Like, why only them? I know they protect you and stuff, but you still have to throw someone. Like, buying other people's stuff is like, oh, it's cringe to me. So if it's a story, it's a story, but like, whatever.
I don't like. I think when it comes to the obviously American football, you're speaking my language, so it's a little bit different. Where it's me, I mean, I was a lineman when I played.
Yeah,
I was one of the guys who'd be benefiting, but also it's like those are the guys that are making sure you're not getting your head taken off, and that's why you pay for it. It's not because you know they're there's a little bit to the plays and the, obviously scoring touchdowns, whatever. But it's really just like these are the guys protecting you. You want to show them, because if they wanted to, if they didn't like, if they don't like the quarterback, just slide on over. You just slide over and let the guy take his head off. So it's a little bit different. I think when it comes to your mic is going a little bit in and out. I said Mike's okay today, but I heard a little bit of Alejandro's mic going a little bit in and out. So it was hurting. I think it's okay. But
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, well, I can hear sometimes. So, anyway, okay. When it comes to, so explain to me, because I hadn't heard this story. This story is new to me. So explain to me what Dybala was doing. A bag with the number 10 on it.
Yeah. He was handing all the players a bag with a number 10. Now I don't know what kind of bag it is, but it's like Pogba when he left. He bought everyone a Rolex. Excuse me.
Like a Gucci bag or something like that. Like
I have no idea. I hope so.
He's a model now, so probably.
So right, he thinks he is. So did he buy the bag before, like thinking that he was going to get renewed, or
no,
like after? Now that he's leaving?
He was planning. I think that's the weirdest part of the story. I'm like, so you told, I don't know who you told you were planning to buy a bag with a number 10 on it. It's a weird story. Like my point, the story is weird, but like it's quote unquote journalism. It's like the people actually going with that story and making it, I don't know what, like it felt like somebody died today reading the tweets and all those things. I'm like, it's a bag. Even if it's true, it's a freaking bag,
There's a lot of the like post-mortem stuff of a player moving on, and I'll be honest, I like Dybala. I really enjoyed him when he played here. When he was playing well, he was fun to watch. But it's a sport. It's a business. This isn't something where it's just like, it's not like they're your family member. Like you don't cry. Like I was a I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. Like going back to the Bulls, I was a Michael Jordan fan. When he retired, it was fine. Like it happens. I mean, I was a kid, but at the same time, like it happens. It's just, even seeing to me, and like no offense, Dybala, you were nowhere comparable to Jordan in his prime in his game. So like you move on from it. It's fine, but you don't need to have a post-mortem. You don't need to cry about this guy. This guy's making more money than any of you all have ever made, or he was making that much money. Now go make it somewhere else. And that's fine. It happens. I don't know. I don't need to hear all the sad sob stories. We treat this, and they like to go after like Juventus. They like to go over the big corporation, the coach or whoever, and act like these are the bad guys for these players that are not living up to their potential and they're not doing enough. Otherwise, if he were doing that, he'd be getting a new damn contract. We wouldn't have an issue.
But the issue I have is all the blame is being put on the club and none on him and his agent.
Mm-hmm.
He could have signed the deal in 20. He could have signed that in October if his agent was not an illegal, I don't know what it was, but he wasn't an agent. Yeah. So it's not all on, like, they changed their mind. Some will say that's weird, but they changed their mind. If he had his, like, let's say if he just had a normal agent, he would have signed in October because that's well known. But he didn't, and the club changed I don't even say it, their minds. Now, that you can debate if that's correct, like, or strange. I would say strange, because if you have a 3-year plan and you were planning to go ahead with him, and then let's say in October you say, no, we're going to change the plan completely, that sounds weird to me, in my opinion, because that tells me you don't really have a 3-year plan, in my opinion. Like, you have a plan, but it changed on the fly. So that's not a real plan, in my opinion, for a football club. Yeah, you can have opportunities like Vlahovic, but like, did you know in October you were going to get Vlahovic? I don't believe that. I actually don't believe that. So, it's weird to me. Everything is weird to me.
The circumstances are all kind of confusing because if you look at it, I remember I was reflecting earlier today, just thinking about, like, if you go back and take some of the clips of things that I've said on the channel, it's, I don't want to say it's flip-floppy, but it has, because from the beginning back then I was talking about you can't afford to lose a piece like Dybala. You cannot afford to lose a piece that you're expecting to be 60 million euros to go down the drain for free, which is what's happening now.
That I agree on.
I don't know if he's worth that amount of money now, really, if you look at it. But at the same time, you're losing that. Also, when I just a couple months ago, I said, talking about Dybala, or talking about bringing in Vlahovic, that you renew Dybala because then you have your pieces, and if not, it's another step backwards. If you lose Dybala, you have to go find someone to replace him. You can't just have Vlahovic on his own and expect him to be the guy all the time to be able to do this, without somebody else like Dybala alongside him. Maybe Morata, but I don't know. I don't know where do we go from here.
Yeah, you need to replace him. And me and Julian made a podcast. For the guys who haven't watched it, go watch it after the live. We went over all replacements basically. I still, I'll ask Julian because we talked about it, I would say 2 months ago. Basically, the club is now operating in silence, not publicly, because the Vlahovic story came out a few days before it basically happened. Like, nobody had a clue that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you, Salah, I don't know, we'll talk about Salah, but like Berardi, Salah, Zaniolo, like it seems like Zaniolo is obvious, but do you still believe there will come out, like there will be a name in the summer that you'll be like, oh, we forgot about him, like out of nowhere?
100%.
Okay.
Because people will be offering their players in the summer.
Yeah.
We don't know who it's going to be yet because obviously it's not happened yet. But players will be offered. If we haven't made a decision on Zaniolo, hopefully not, please God no, then yeah, I think like obviously Mo Salah's we've already taken what's it called? We've already booked information on him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that next guy that we're gonna? Who's the guy in the summer that their agent's gonna say, hey, yo, Irving Bennett, what's going on? What do you got? Like, there's gonna be chances like that. There is.
Today,
my question. Go ahead.
Really quickly, I want to say, because someone said Andrew Finham say, wait, I'll put up the chat because Andrew Finham is saying, I pray for Anthony from Ajax. And today there was a story saying the club is looking at him with Barcelona, but at the moment it's, besides Liverpool, it's Juve who are actually actively looking at him. And me and Julian discussed it. Like, I can still not see it. Like, would I love him? Yeah, of course. But I cannot see it. Just because, like you said, he's an old school street footballer. Like, and Allegri doesn't like that. He doesn't like. I would be shocked. I would be actually shocked if we had Anthony, and also a bit scared. I think Allegri will limit it. He will take away things he's actually very good at, and that's like making fun of opponents with his skills. I think Allegri will coach that out of him, and I think that's wrong. So that's why, if he joins, I will be excited but scared at the same time. But I don't believe for him. But yeah, you were saying, Justin?
Well, okay, I guess here's my question. I'm trying to set this, and I apologize. I haven't watched the podcast yet. I'm going to watch it. I will. I always do. I always tune into your podcast.
Yeah, you can say that now.
I haven't had time yet today. Where did you all? I mean, without giving everything away, because obviously you guys need to go watch it. I'm just trying to get an idea of like where your line of thinking is for, obviously. So Dybala's gone. Move past from that. Obviously, we can talk about the nonsense surrounding that, but moving past from that, talking about who do you go and get to replace him? I know the name Salah and all that has been rumored out there. First off, do you think there's anything like serious to Salah long term, or not long term, but I guess just coming here period?
I don't think it's possible, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be like, wow, like where did that came from? Because I've seen it with Ronaldo. The club will do, they will do some of those things. Like Vlahovic came out of nowhere, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I cannot see it. Why would he leave Liverpool? Like, he's a god at Liverpool. Like, he's the guy, and he's probably gonna win more things. Probably a Champions League. If Liverpool go on the trajectory they are, to probably win another Champions League in the next 4 or 5 years, in my opinion, and another league title. They will. So it doesn't make sense for me. Julian thinks it's plausible.
I think it's more possible than what you are giving it because, again, they've already asked.
Yeah, okay, you can ask him.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can ask. Yeah. And you have some wage because he has that stupid Italian law now that he can make more money than at Liverpool because Liverpool has their own strict wage budget that they're keen on. And then we have wages to not blow, but like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We can give it to a superstar. But then again, that changes the goalposts. That says, okay, Vlahovic, you're no longer the center of the project.
Yeah, that's it.
But then again, Dybala was called the center of the project, and 3 months later, Vlahovic is, and now Dybala's out. I'm not saying Vlahovic is going to be out, but I'm saying if Salah comes, I think they can just be like, whatever, because if you're the better player, it is what it is. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you invest in a player like Vlahovic just to go in and one up him with the Salah. Maybe.
Why not?
Maybe,
you better. If that opportunity arises, you better.
I mean, you could. I just seeing the way Juventus has operated, recently. Maybe it doesn't really read to me like it would be something like that. But I guess the reason is, in my mind, it's a dream opportunity. It'd be wonderful to get him, but I don't. To me, like, something in my brain just says this isn't gonna happen. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of
when I say that, I'm not saying it's gonna happen like 50-50. It's like 20-80 or like 15-85.
Exactly. Well, that's why, like, in my head, if we're talking on here, I'm trying to think what I believe is realistically, and I'm like, okay, so who's the real name that would be coming in here? That we're talking about to replace him? Because I guess the reason I was operating with this is, when you're replacing Dybala, because of the way he played, because he wasn't like truly an attacker, but like not truly a midfielder. You know what I mean?
He's not a winger.
He doesn't fit a system. He's a luxury player.
Yeah, it's
I've been saying this. Yeah,
it's who do you go? What are you going more toward? Like somebody who operates more in the midfield, like Zaniolo, and obviously Zaniolo.
It's going to be a right winger. Like we should assume it's going to be a right winger. I think that's the perfect. That's the way to say it. It better be, because someone put a comment under our podcast saying, I don't believe Allegri is going for 4-3-3. Going off this season, I think he is. I think, and with the players we're getting linked to, I think it's obvious, We should assume it's a 4-3-3 and it's going to be a right winger. Unless Chiesa moves to the right, a left winger, but I think it's going to be a right winger because Allegri likes to play Chiesa on the left. So it's a right winger. And, Salah fits, like, it's easy to write an article now in terms of linking a player. I will say that it's easy because you just pick up a world-class right winger and you link him to Juve. I think that it's very
think
easy.
About it. I made those 4 or the 12 players, that list, and the next day and today, like, Salah and Anthony are linked with us.
Exactly. Julian sent me.
I could literally write for Italian newspapers.
Yeah, Julian sent me the players we were going to discuss on the podcast, and it was the day before. It was on Sunday, right? You sent me that on Sunday evening.
It was literally like hours after Dybala was announced gone.
Okay, yeah. And the next day, like, Salah was on that list, and the next day we were getting linked to Salah. So, like you say, it's easy. Like, it's the obvious names. You link him with Juve because they need a right winger. It's easy. So that's why I asked Julian the question at the start. Do you think another name will come out going towards the summer? So I believe also. I'm on that boat, saying it's just very early and it's very easy to link everyone with Juve. But I don't think the club has not a clue. But, like, it's too early to say, it's going to be him. Because, like Julian, like, let's say Liverpool say to Salah, no, man, not happening, we're not going to break the wage structure. That's not how we work at Liverpool, which they don't, to be honest. You want in the region of 400,000 a week, something like that. I think it was, right?
Something around there, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Maybe Juve will be like, we will do that. Because we have the degree over here. You played in Italy. It will be cheaper for us. Like, we have to pay you. Well, Liverpool are going to pay you, but you're going to actually earn more. So that's a possibility. But I think that's too soon because it's April almost.
Not even. Like,
not even.
Kind of like a week away from April.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know, Ryan. Mr. Dax.
It is going up. Yeah.
It sounds. Because I have a tracker on and it gives me no.
Is it angled properly? Is it like?
Yeah.
Because I know some of those, if you do it side like that, because it looks like it's angled at you, and it usually is like a side catching mic.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Because yesterday it didn't do anything, so it's. I have no idea. Yeah. We'll check after live. I'm sorry for that, but yesterday was perfect, and the day before that also. So I'm sorry for that. Let me see, because I saw a comment, but it went away.
Can we all just agree that Raspadori and Zaniolo are just not it?
You mean in terms of they will not
replacing Dybala?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Can we I don't think either one would be the capability to do that. But...
Like, I'll be pissed. I want you to do the insurrection at the headquarters.
Yeah. We can insurrect at Catanazza. I mean, I just don't like the names that are floated out there. Nothing really gets you excited. Like, nothing says Dybala level of what we expect Dybala to be, and what Dybala showed flashes of. Because like, even if you get Zaniolo, and I know people are saying they're asking for 70, that's laughable. They're not going to get 70. 70 is just what I mean, they're gonna. But like, there's so many people that are out there that are just like. And I'm not saying shut down the idea of Zaniolo, but what I'm saying is they're going out here being like, this is ridiculous, whatever. It's like, no shit, it's ridiculous. That's what they do. You put out a giant number, and then you come down. That's how a negotiation works. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But it's not, the number would not be 70. But yeah, at the same time, no, that would not be equivalent. I mean, if you get, like I said, Salah would be one that would do that. I mean, that'd be a better get, in my opinion.
That's the third best top 3 player in the world. Right. Everything we wanted Dybala to be, that's Mo Salah.
That 70 mil quotation for Zaniolo is a joke because, again, same journalist yesterday said 40 mil. So the price went up 30 mil with him staying at home in his couch, sitting in his couch. And it went up 30 mil. So you need to take that with a grain of salt. Nobody's paying Zaniolo 70 mil. Like, it's already a stretch that someone is going to pay 40 mil, in my opinion. So people need to relax with that. Like, the club's never going to pay 70 mil. No, never.
I guess, so my question was, when that news is floated out there, when they're floating out the, and I talked, and I'm the one who half the time was talking about on the channel, the Zaniolo, the Raspadori, those news, that information. See, I was trying to figure out in my head, I'm like, are Juventus saying that, like, or if Juventus would go about it, are they going to get both of those guys to replace the likes of Dybala?
It depends.
You know what I mean?
It depends on Keane leaving, maybe, and some players like that.
That's another thing, though. If Keane leaves and those two, or one of those two replaces Keane, fair, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, to me, I'm like, no, obviously, even both of them, it wouldn't be equivalent, but at the same time, I could understand that a bit more. Bringing them both in to replace Dybala than just one or the other for Dybala. But I still don't, obviously.
I'm not a fan of bringing in 2 players to replace one. Just get one good player.
Yeah.
If you buy, like, just spend the money on one good player and don't buy 2 halves and hope it will be one. Like,
also,
don't
if you are doing 4-3-3, Raspadori is not playing.
Also, yeah. That's it.
He's not a functional right winger. He's not a functional left winger. He's a support striker or a striker. It's, again, you're just literally, you're buying a shittier version of Dybala.
Yeah.
I think Raspadori.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I want to say Raspadori, he will be good. Like, if you want to switch up the formation and you have a lot of injuries, you need to, like, so he's
like, you replace him with Keane.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
And I like
here's
Raspadori.
My thing. I thought we already had Dybala's replacement. I thought we had Sule.
Yeah.
I thought Sule was the new Dybala. I thought that's what it was. Everybody's been telling me that.
You bring up a good point. Like, if you bring in, you don't need to, like, with the 2 players to replace one, get your main guy and bring Sule into the team. And he be the backup and learn. That's what the club should do, but they will not do it.
Yep.
They won't do it, but that's how you should operate in this instant because you have no money. You get €0 for Dybala. He's free. So I think you need to operate in that way because you don't have a lot to spend. And Malik says, give me freedom, give me fire, give me Berardi, or I retire. Yeah, someone on Berardi, propaganda.
Yeah.
So,
go retire.
Yeah. Monday was Malik's last show, guys. He's not coming on again.
I was shocked the other day when I did the video talking about the names that are floated out there and the Berardi ones. I was shocked at how many people, like, want Bernardi that much.
Yesterday also.
You'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow.
He's gonna bang now. Julian said something.
I put Julian's curse on him, eh?
Yeah. Jinx. But the comments, it was just flooded with it. I was like, there's no way. Like, as much of an Italian shill as I am, I'm like, it's time. The time has passed. If he was going to come to Juve, it would have been a couple years ago or so.
Someone put this stats yesterday in the chat saying that we are. I don't want to misquote it, but like insane. I think he's in the chat. You'll probably know. I think 40 goals, and I said like, yeah, credit to him, but if you want to compete in Europe again, he's not gonna cut the mustard. He isn't. He's not that player.
I'm really happy he can score against Crotone.
Then you should have just kept Kulusevski. It makes no sense. Like you sell Kulusevski for 35 or whatever. He's 21. You get Berardi, who's 27, something like that.
He's a year younger than me. He's a 94.
Okay, for the same amount of money. So you send away Kulusevski to get Berardi for the same amount of money.
Asset management's bizarre.
That's weird. Like, it makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. But who knows? I don't believe that. I actually don't believe that. Dash is saying, hello, gang. I'm not well versed in Sule.
First.
I don't know.
He doesn't know a lot.
Okay, first.
He means I don't know a lot about
How much will you rate him, guys? He's not a starter. I will put that out there. But he can be the guy who comes in and play a few minutes at the start and then play 40 minutes at home against Genoa, and give someone...
You know what he is? He's a 12th ranked player in the next gen list who's played 30 seconds of first team football. So imagine if he actually played more.
He should be in that squad, especially now. Even if, apparently Bernardeschi's leaving, there's no excuse to not include him in the first team, in my opinion.
I mean, especially now, what do you do? Through the rest of the season, do you play Dybala?
Yeah.
He plays until we can't go forward or back anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If we stalled at fourth, then don't play him anymore. And we've secured fourth.
Allegri will play him. Unless he fakes an injury, I use the term fakes an injury, but let's say saying I'm not going to risk it. Just take the rest of my wage you owe me. I don't care. I have a big contract waiting for me.
So Ale, if we're fourth and Atalanta or Lazio can't catch us on match day 37, and we can't catch third or second or first, does he play?
No.
Do you think Allegri plays him?
No. I think he will ask Allegri to not play him. It makes no sense. Good. It makes no sense. He shouldn't.
That's what I was trying to gear. I was like, "There's no way."
No. If you can, like you said, you can do nothing. Even if you're fourth and you still can't catch third, I think he will ask, "I'm not playing, guys." And I say you're right. I wouldn't play either.
Yeah.
Because if you break something, bye money, big money.
I'm not even thinking about him for his personal sake. I'm thinking for let's get some players in. Let's get some younger players to play.
Yeah. Okay.
If Dybala is currently out as many matches as he is right now, without faking injury,
he's gonna play 4 more games.
That's just what I'm saying. How many games will we see him again faking injuries to preserve himself for a new contract? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna fake. I don't believe he's gonna fake it. I actually don't believe it. I think he's gonna play. I think he wants to.
I think he's been faking it. See, I don't know. There's part of me that feels like he's already been faking it with how many games he missed. Every important match he's been gone. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a knock. Maybe whatever. Or he's just injured all the time. I don't know. Wait, which is again why you don't renew him.
He's just running he's just roaming around Juventus training center right now.
He was on vacation
this whole week.
No, he was.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, the players got days off. I think they need to be back tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
That's gonna be so funny and so awkward for 10 days.
Yeah, I mean,
hey guys,
you know what it is? Yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but people say, "Oh, he's gonna have a problem with Allegri." I don't think so. I don't think it's Allegri's decision.
Yeah,
I don't think it's his decision. Even if Allegri said, "I want him," the club will still say, "Look, you got Vlahovic." No.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Allegri will say, "Okay," but let's see. Let's see on next Sunday, coming Sunday. No, the following Sunday. I think he will show up because when he's fit, he shows up. In my opinion, especially against Inter, he always shows up in those games.
Just seeing how damn awkward that is.
It's awkward.
Just getting these last couple months out. I don't know.
Anyway. Norbert is saying, okay, should we actually panic about the young players? I would say hopeful that they will play next year a lot more. Yeah, like you said, it's hopeful, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I think you should panic, to be honest.
Yeah, I was trying to stay positive, but okay.
Oh. I think you should
Julian
panic.
said hit the panic button.
Yeah, seriously. Like there was the chance for them to play in this past 2 weeks or past 3 or 4 match days where we had 11 or 12 fit first teamers.
Yeah, that was shocking.
That was the time to play. So next year, when you have 5 fit central midfielders that are all first teamers, who is Moratti playing? No.
I can still not believe he didn't play more than 1 minute on Sunday.
And then to further the point, when Dybala, the replacement of Dybala, comes in and he's not as injured as Dybala, is Sule playing? No.
Like if he has an injury record as Salah, he's never gonna play.
Exactly.
You never. So
this is my point. They panicked. They're not playing. I'm sorry.
You know, now that I brought up Salah, I was thinking about it. Like they have Salah, they have Mane, Jota, Firmino. They brought in Diaz. Probably Firmino will leave. Maybe Mane. I don't know. But like they have depth, and they like Diaz. He came in. He played from the first minute. He played.
Yep.
So when people say, they need to adapt, bullshit. Like if it's okay if a player will struggle, you know, at the beginning, but you will adapt when you play, not when you get a few minutes here and there. And that goes for experienced players, let alone for young players. Because someone said to me, "Oh, but if he came on against Sanitana and he made a mistake," I'm like, "Good, you will not make that the next game, probably. Good for him." People are too focused on, like, I've seen Sandro's making mistakes for 3 years, and he's an experienced player. So he's gonna make a mistake. That's normal. Everybody makes a mistake. Like De Ligt sometimes makes a mistake. Name the player. Ronaldo. I've seen him miss sitters in his prime. It's okay.
Yep.
But people are just too focused on but you will make a mistake and you will get shut down. By who? By Allegri? Yeah. Probably, but not by us. Like realistic
did you
fans.
see? Yeah. Like Marleake, Fiorentina, Coppa Italia semifinal.
But he set him up to fail. He set him up to fail in that game.
That's my point.
They wouldn't even pass him the ball.
You didn't pass him midfield, let alone passing him the ball.
Yeah.
It was just a setup for failure that game. Let me see.
Don't come to Juventus if you're not like a 21-year-old established player. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I was saying I would rather buy Bernardeschi again than get Zaniolo.
Get the hell out!
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
That's a bit crazy. Pushing it for me.
I love you, my guy, but that's one of the dumbest. And it's not just you, but I've heard multiple people say that. And no, hell no. He is much better. I mean, I'm not going to go off on him, but it's just to me.
he has 3 goals this year. He's got 1.
hey, you're tripling your output. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, to me, it's just so dumb. It's such a stupid thing because there's so many people that are like Bernardeschi, and maybe this is their way of saying that, like Bernardeschi, they want to take or that how bad he is that I'd even take him because I don't want Zaniolo. Maybe that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I think.
But at the same time, it's not equivalent. You're a much better player than Zaniolo.
Before I read out the next one, Justin, you have 10 seconds to do the video thing, and then
All right, guys, welcome. We can do this. Usually I'm the one that starts this. I'm the energy guy, So what you got to do right now, you got to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so that way you stay notified for all of our latest videos and all the stuff that you see here today. I know that there's at least about like 40-something people in here right now. My thing might be off, so I expect 40 damn likes in here right now, right this minute. Go in your grandmother's room, smack her up, take her phone, hit that like button, subscribe her to the channel as well, and then make sure she's tuned in and stays watching so that way we get those watch hours as well. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you consider joining the member squad. All right, let's go.
Okay. Somebody, that's I should just pre-save it and play it during the live stream route. Somebody asked, "Are you going to watch the Italy games?" Yeah, I think all 3 of us. We will be live tomorrow. I will be live. I don't know who's going to join, but it will be after the game.
So are you doing a post-mortem Italy?
No, not we'll talk about Italy, but it's not going to be a 1-hour show about Italy. No. I'm not going to talk 1 hour about Italy against Macedonia. I'm not. Unless they lose.
Is there going to be
the post-mortem?
At the mortem. Okay.
Hey, don't you do this. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. I don't need that. I don't, like I said right now, and we can go in and we could debate again like we did before about, Bonucci and Keeling and all these guys playing and stuff like that. But like I need Juventus Italy to qualify for this.
Justin, time out. Let's do a CONCACAF preview.
Oh yeah. We got. Yeah, you're right.
We're making it, man. We're making it.
Yeah. I mean, Canada is. I think USA quit too. Anyway, I'm not. That's not even kidding. I don't care about USA. I mean, I'll watch it, but I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't really.
coming from the guy with the mechanic propaganda, but we move on.
He's right there behind me. He's right there behind me.
He is.
Yeah,
Bim is asking or saying, whoever will be bought, I hope it's based on Allegri's wishes or needs, because only he should know who's suitable for his strategy. Like, that's the ideal situation.
Yeah. So
like in the past, Anthony. Yeah, in the past, you work with whatever you got. Like, if you got him a Serie D player, you will make it work with a Serie D player. But I think we've fallen down so much that you cannot do it anymore. Like, he needs quality and he needs his players now. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess. And that reportedly was part of him coming back. So let's see. Andrew saying, like the video, I saw a comment, but somebody deleted it. I have no idea what happened. JJ saying, no matter how our management will proceed, Juve always had top Italians for the national team. So we'll get 1 or 2 current Italians. But who?
It's a Cherby and Emerson.
Or potential, yeah.
Yeah, but Jesus, like,
I heard you. I heard what you said. You shut the hell up. Don't do this to me. That's where the guy. It's Cherby, Emerson, and then Milan. Was the guy who's leaving? Why am I blanking on center back?
Romagnoli.
Yeah, Romagnoli. That's who we're gonna get. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I could see because I could see. I feel like it does seem like Juventus is kind of doing that, trying to fill back in with these young Italian talent, which is why I feel like probably one or the other of Zaniolo or Raspadori will probably come in the summer. I'd imagine.
I agree with that. I agree. I think one of the two will join.
Yeah,
because it's obvious, or like an obvious signing. It fits the bill. Does it fits our needs? I don't believe that, but that's on the club and Allegri to make it work somehow. Somehow he needs to get Zaniolo from 3 goals a season to 15 close in all competitions. Well, that's a hell of a job.
I do not see that happening.
No, I don't. But that's what you should like. If you play a 4-3-3, all 3 of them across the board should have double figures goals. I would say not all of them need to have double figure assists, but 2 of them at least. And that's a big ass. I will expect that from Vlahovic. I see Chiesa doing that, but I don't see Zaniolo doing that.
No.
So it's a big if, it's a big ask also. And people say, but Dybala was not doing that on that position because he's not a winger. So
also not playing. When he was playing, he was getting doubles. So there's that.
Yeah, and someone said if you want a top talent of the national team, make that Verratti. He's a top player. Like talent, he's talented, but like I think he's 30, no? 29?
He's a year older than me, so he'll be 30 whenever his birthday is. If it already passed or not.
Like, the money he's getting paid in PSG is it's just crazy. Like, why would he leave?
He's exceptional though.
Yeah, he is. Like I don't think anyone will say he's not. But he's not leaving PSG. He was close to joining Barcelona before he signed again with PSG.
All right. I just looked. And we have like 60 people watching this freaking video.
Oh my god!
And we only have like in the 30s when it comes to likes.
It's 40 likes.
Hit that damn
it's 40 likes.
And was it 49? Okay, now it's 40. Okay, calm down. I'll chill out. But it better be up to 50. It better be up to 50 here in a minute. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up? Thanks.
Hot take. We have a hot take. Bernardeschi generally did well under Allegri. I don't know what do you classify under well, but I would say no.
Is he including this year for like those 3 games in December?
I hope so, because that would make more sense in my opinion, or that would put power to a statement.
Yeah, he's just bad.
I mean, okay, what did Bernardeschi do under Allegri? I'm trying to remember before, like the first time.
He was great against Atletico.
Yeah. So
give me a sec, guys.
So he had a game. Is that what we're talking about? So yeah, I guess one game would be better than everything else he's done under Sadi, under Pirlo.
Yeah, he was horrendous under Pirlo. That was, and even this season, he had a good few weeks, maybe a month. I'll give him a month, but like he ain't it. And the money he's asking is actually it's embarrassing. Like I will say it straight up, it's embarrassing. If he's actually asking for the same money he's on now, then or he's super confident or he's delusional. I will go with the second one because I don't believe he's confident. I think he's actually delusional at this point.
It feels like the Walmart version renewal of Dybala to me. Like, it does. It just feels like it's the same exact concept. He wants to get all this money. He wants $4 million. Juve are like, I'll pay you 2, or I'll pay you 2.5. But it's something like that. That seems about fair. And then he just thinks he can keep freezing it out until they're going to end up caving, and they're never going to cave. And I'm thankful that Arriva Bene won't cave, because otherwise I feel like Paratici would have done it. Paratici would have been like, all right, here you go. Here's your $4 million, Bernardeschi, because we need, a warm body, someone that's not dead yet.
David is asking, why does Julian keep on mentioning how young he is? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
No, it's a good measuring stick of how I know how old players are.
You can say that now, but it's weird. He does that also in our private WhatsApp group. Just random in the morning.
Hey guys, I'm 29.
Guys, I'm feeling spry, guy. Spry, guy.
Home of Juve saying, I always wonder why YouTubers all ask for likes. It's easy. If you like the video, it's algorithm. More people join. It helps us. It helps everyone. It becomes bigger. So easy. Nothing special. And it takes you not even a second. So yeah.
It just warms my heart. That's all it is. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy. Knowing that you like me. Thanks.
Just loves to be annoying. That's it. Home of You is saying Bernardeschi against Lazio last season, 2 assists in the second half. I didn't even remember that, so props to you. Like, I didn't know that. 2 assists? Was it?
Yeah.
When?
That was, he said last season versus Lazio.
Yeah, we won.
Was that the 3-1 game?
Yeah, when Morata. Was that the assist from Bernardeschi? I cannot remember.
I remember Danilo playing some midfield there and bossing it again.
That I can remember. That's sad, actually. Ryan is saying swap Bernard Romagnoli would not be a bad idea. Well, they're both free agents, so
it's not going to be a swap.
It's still a bad idea.
Yeah, it is. I don't know
any
of those players.
So out of those 5 free agents, who's resigning then? Is it just Quadrado and Perrine, or is Deschilio as well?
Yeah, he signed.
Deschilio will. Yeah.
So those 3 are staying.
Yeah, the meeting got postponed today.
Who did?
There was a meeting today with his agent. It got postponed to next week.
Christ.
Oh, here we go. That's Justin's favorite.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that video again.
I didn't make you do one today. I knew it. So.
You didn't. I appreciate you giving me the day off. That was nice. That was really, really nice of you today. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Can I? So we not lose out, but like we not gain either. But Bernardeschi is making 4, and Dybala is making what, 7?
7.5.
Wages?
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so 11.5 in wages.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Where
am I going with this?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious.
If you're gonna say Pogba, I'm gonna mute you.
No, I'm not gonna say Pogba. No, I ain't gonna say Pogba.
You are gonna say Pogba? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Knew it. I knew it.
I'm a math guy. I do math.
Quick math.
I mean, it would work. I mean, it doesn't work. It doesn't. I mean, you still have another spot. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna go get Pogba, and then you're gonna go get Raspadori, and that's what's gonna do it. That's what's gonna excite people.
I think you're still gonna get Zaniolo because Pogba is free.
Right. Yeah. But I'm just thinking about how much you're paying in wages, but I guess it doesn't matter because it's a lot more. I mean, how much are we gonna pay him? Are we gonna pay him 9 and then some, or are we gonna go pay lower? I mean, I don't think you can pay lower than 9, right?
No. You probably have to do 9 plus, or 9, at least 9 plus bonuses, or even more.
You will also have that 2-year degree rule played in Italy, so it will be cheaper for like. It makes sense for the club to do that, but like it also makes no sense. Like, you know what? I saw today, I think it was Mirko Di Natale said Bayern and PSG are leading the race. I was like, Bayern? I don't think so. Like, that makes absolutely no sense in terms of what Bayern believes in. It actually makes no sense. I would be shocked if he goes Bayern.
Also, they're not getting Gravenberch and Pogba in the same summer.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, because Tolisso will leave. Who else?
I don't see any. No one ever leaves Bayern Munich. That's good.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually true. They do
Except
a very
for probably Lewandowski this summer because he's like 33. He probably wants to do something else instead of score 40 goals a year.
Yeah.
Varshan really wants to know what your jacket is.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's when I went to play school for my university team. It's just an Adidas. It's old. It's like 12 years old. No, how old am I? It's like 10 years old.
Again with the age. Again with age.
29 years old, bro.
Again with age. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I do have a quick question. This is off topic, but so I've noticed something since Julian moved to his house. Have you like recorded from a different location in your home every time?
Yeah.
Like, do you just jump around for fun?
Wednesdays, it's always here.
He has a selfie stick to record.
If you can hear someone yelling, it's my wife doing Zumba. So that's why I'm here in the room.
Can you light candles in the background next time?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't.
No, please do it. Please do it. Just add something every once.
The dog is right there. He's got a comfortable spot now.
Yeah, maybe a couple candles, maybe like a Yeah. Anyway, all right.
We're gonna get banned, but okay. I saw someone saying in the chat, you were under investigations. Okay, they're looking for papers. They think the club may disappear. So good luck doing that. I don't know. It's weird. That's the statement of the prosecutors. They're looking for documents. They believe the club may disappear. Well, they disappeared, you just said. So good luck looking for them. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's like the missing Ronaldo paper. They were looking for a missing paper. Like, I don't know how you do that.
For a reason.
Yeah. Good luck. If they find them, they did a good job, and the club will pay the fine, I guess.
Also, that's Football Italia again. That stupid.
Don't follow them.
Account.
Mm-hmm. It's always the first ones.
Everyone's retweeting that. It was like Football Italia. I was like, what is this again? Whatever.
Shout out to I think Mason Maned says, I like the channel because there's no sugarcoating. Thank you, keep it up, appreciate it. I'm a Juve fan for over 30 years now. Last 4 years is a nightmare. I wish it'll end soon. I mean, it's been a nightmare. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's been great.
30 years?
It could be worse.
Yeah, 30 years you have seen worse. But
yeah.
I have seen worse, and I'm not watching you because I'm not that old. So
how old are you? You want to say how old you are?
If anyone wants to know, let me in the chat. I will put it out.
Everyone needs to know that we used to have Legro Taglia as a center back.
Oh yeah.
Starting.
Oh yeah. That's true.
I've watched Grigera play for us.
Zdeno Grigera. Lovely.
Yeah. Good one.
That's what I was asking. So
I remember.
Okay. No. Go ahead.
I want to say I remember Diego's first game because I watched it back. I think last week against Roma. That run.
That was his first game or second game? I remember. Like,
the second game. Excuse me. It was the second game.
Oh my god, it was so awesome. Yeah.
And Felipe Melo was doing a madness. Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah.
Let me see. David is saying I have a massive poof ball that my dog sleeps on when I'm on, but Alec keeps on zooming in on my
pores.
You have your camera in front of your face, dude. Like I said it. I cannot change the camera angle.
I don't know. I do.
It's
know
not a zoom.
Sometimes,
it's not a zoom.
Sometimes when you host stuff, also you haven't mentioned the sponsor of the show today, SPORTENING. Make sure you guys download the SPORTENING app and all that. I'll let you guys handle it because that's not my thing. I never do the sponsorship ones. But anyway, what I was gonna say is there are some times where I notice like I get it just looking right, I get things angled, and then Alejandro puts it up there. I'm like, oh, that looks like shit. I don't know what happened.
Don't blame the camera. Just don't.
Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah.
No, but it's via Skype, so it's difficult. You know, David?
Yeah.
I try my best.
Yeah, let's stop using Skype. We can't do it yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. All right, so
subscribe to the channel so I can buy a Mac. Apparently, I need a Mac.
Same.
Just set up a GoFund. I'm gonna set up GoFund. We need 2 Macs for the channel.
Yeah. It's only like what, $5,000?
Yeah.
For what?
2 Macs?
I don't know.
I don't know, Justin. What does a Mac cost these days, man?
Oh, a Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the one the one I use right now. My wife got me from a couple years ago, and then the laptop I have is from 2014.
Oh.
So
okay.
it was like
so 3 Macs. We need 3 Macs, guys.
Yeah, we need 3.
Yeah.
We need 3 new Macs. I mean, they're like a couple grand each. I think. Like, yeah. So about 2 or 3 each. So, especially if we want to get the ones to properly run what we want to run.
Yeah,
so,
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right.
I wrote something down, but I forgot the paper downstairs, so I need to think. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to bring that up because Italy play tomorrow. I don't want to talk about the game, but I want to talk about Chiellini and Bonucci are not playing apparently.
Sorry, first. You don't want to break down Macedonia's great midfield?
We're not gonna do that.
You don't know Eljif Elmas?
I do know. I think people are disrespecting Macedonia.
I think so too. I'm scared.
They're not gonna roll out the red carpet for Italy. They're not gonna do that.
No.
So, and I looked at the lineup for Italy. The back is gonna be peak because it's a lot of non-quality players. But again, so Chiellini and Bonucci are not playing apparently. But if they make it through, they will play. And Bonucci's not fit. He's not even in full training again.
Nope.
So that's a big risk for us once again. And I know people say, "Oh, they want to go to the World Cup." I get that, but in my opinion, Italy don't pay you 6 million euros a season. It's Juve.
Nope.
So your first responsibility job, in my opinion, is Juve. And I know that sounds maybe harsh, but Italy don't pay you 6 million euros. They don't. It's Juve who do that. I get why. I do get why. But at the end of the day, if you look back, like if I were Bonucci, I cannot look back and say, if I get injured again, there's Rugani and De Ligt. Like, it's okay. Like,
poor guys.
Yeah, like they're playing week in, week out. Like I think De Ligt. I hope De Ligt doesn't play for the Netherlands in friendly games. Watch him playing now, because that's also a bad look. But what do you guys think about?
I'll be honest. I don't give a shit that Juve pays them. I think Italy needs to qualify for this World Cup. I'll be honest, and I know this. I want to argue with you. This is what we need to do on the channel. We agree way too much on this channel. I finally disagree with you on something. I think that to me, I can't go from being 24 freaking years old to being 36 the next time they make a World Cup. I can't, or if I'm lucky, if they're going to make it the next time. Like, I'm going to be 32 next year. It's been way too damn long since they qualified for a World Cup and played. Age.
What is this channel?
It's the age channel. We're just talking how old we are. I'll be 32 in a week from yesterday. I cannot do it. Italy need to qualify for this World Cup. If Bonucci and Chiellini have to do it, they have to do it. Let's not kid ourselves right now. Juve's the center back position, they'll be okay. I understand there's a lot of injuries, but I think right now, I think De Ligt's doing fine. And as long as, I prefer not Rugani, but I think right now, I think they can get through the end of the season okay. To me, I think this World Cup it's too important for Italy as a whole, let alone for the players. So I think the reason that Chiellini's still playing is because of the World Cup. Like I think Chiellini, if they don't make it to the World Cup, I think he's done.
Yeah, I think
in the summer. I think it may be Juventus' decision anyway. So who gives a damn? Like go out there and play for the World Cup.
I would say I'd rather watch Italy don't play World Cup than watch Juve play Bodo Glimt on a Thursday. I will say that because I need to watch that for an entire season. Italy is 3 weeks if they make it to the final. Otherwise, it's a week or something, week and a half, and they're out. So I'd rather watch Juve play Champions League football and not Europa League football because we're one injury again. Like they're not fit, and that's the issue. They're not fit. So I don't know.
I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna if you're Chiellini, and I don't know about Bonucci as much because he can still have a couple years in him, but he still doesn't have a ton left. Like if you're Chiellini, you've never won a World Cup. I mean, you probably aren't going to win it this year, but you have a chance. They won the Euros, so you have to think you have at least a chance, right? So at this point, that to me, I think that's kind of one of those goals. What's he going to do? What's he going to play for? To maybe play another season next year for Juve to finish and lose to somebody in the round of 16 again? Like, I mean, I don't understand what justification we have, especially if I look at him as a player. That I imagine he's thinking more about the World Cup than anything right now. I think that's why he's still playing.
If this was such a big deal, they'd be playing tomorrow. If Chiellini is fit.
Mm-hmm. Whose decision is that? Is it Mancini, or is it him?
I know, like I said, Bonucci's still obviously not fit, 100% fit, and they're saving, which makes sense. But Chiellini was fine, and he got literally subbed out early at halftime just to preserve him for Italy.
Yeah, he's not fit. I don't believe they're both of them are fit.
You think Chiellini was taken out because he was hurt?
No, if he was fit, Chiellini would start tomorrow. That's the guy he is. He will play.
Okay, so
if he was fully fit, that's my take on it, because he's not missing a game.
Then they can't play against Portugal if they win.
They will play.
Yeah,
then that's shit. I'm sorry.
See, I don't know. To me, what I take it as, I almost view it as like hey, yeah, they are undervaluing Macedonia, and maybe they're thinking of like, if it's a do or die situation, we'll throw them in there in the second half or something like that if they have to. But yeah, I don't know. I just think they probably view it as here's a chance of it should be a win, but will it? You know what I mean? I feel like it's an expected win. I mean,
by the way, why is Bastoni playing in a back four?
You tell me.
Like,
there's no. I don't know.
It's mine.
You need to try it out, apparently, because if they're not fit enough to play, well, he's gonna need to play against Portugal. I think it is. It's just weird. Also, we need to chill out with Hassa's comment because, well, he's young. So, Justin, don't say weird stuff.
What did I say?
No, I'm just in the future. Just keep it clean.
I mean.
Sorry. Can I ask another question? Is it weird that there's no Juventus starter?
No, yeah, but it's just because of circumstances. Otherwise, Chiellini, Bonucci, Chiesa will be playing. Yeah. So it's like bad.
Well,
maybe De Sciglio sneaks in there. He's not in the squad, Bernardeschi.
I was half expecting De Sciglio to start.
I'm not gonna lie, same. I'm actually I'm not gonna lie, same. I was a bit disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed. I was like, I expected him. He's not there.
Yeah.
Weird, or not weird, but like, yeah.
It's Florenzi, right? It's Florenzi.
It's Florenzi, yeah.
Okay.
Do we have? I mean, who's put out the starting? I'm looking for it. I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it flashing on Sky when I was watching.
It's Florenzi, Mancini, Bastone, and who's our left back? Emerson.
Emerson, yeah.
and then it's the front six that started the Euro Cup.
Yeah, same guys. So
I'm gonna be honest, Italy's declining fast.
Yeah, because like some of the players are also not playing well, like Barella. He's not having a good moment. Chiesa's out. Insigne's having not a good season. That's it. The backline is aging, and the aging players are not even there now. So it's a problem. Like you should be Macedonia, and going through, Portugal don't have Pepe and Ruben Diaz. They are missing another name I forgot, but they're also missing their Cancelo. But they're missing their 2 starting center backs. And to be honest, you shouldn't be afraid of Portugal. Let's be honest, they're a very talented team, but they're not a team you should be afraid of because they're not that. You know what I mean? They don't play like that. So people say, oh, they don't have a chance. They have a chance. It's 50-50 in my opinion still.
It is. I'm just saying, like Italy as a nation, that they're declining. If they had a hot flash in the pan, in the Euro Cup.
Yeah.
Credit to them.
Yeah.
But who carried them is a younger player that's now out. Their defense again is non-existent. The players coming up in defense, who is a Bastoni and Mancini, because that's who under 23s.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And also, you said it was a moment.
Flash in the pan.
Yeah, flash in the pan. But also Mancini, like he did an amazing job. Like that team was an actual team. Like it was a team. They believed in everything that he said. Like if he told them we're gonna, like if they make the World Cup, I wouldn't be shocked if they do very well. Again, he's gonna refresh it because he needs there's no players like Zaniolo. They will come in.
He'll have a whole training camp as well. If he has a whole training camp, he can do wonders.
Yeah, but it's a big one. It's a big one this week and next week.
Yeah, it's almost crazy to me like when you say that they're declining rapidly, which is true, but it's just like we just resurged. We just finally had we just got out of the depths. I mean, that's why I don't know. Like Have you really said your opinion? I gave mine. Alejandro said his. What's your opinion
on what?
Manucci, on Chiellini and Manucci?
No, he
My
said
opinion was, I thought Chiellini. I thought Chiellini played on Sunday, why isn't he starting then? If this is so important,
yeah,
I think he has something.
That was my point. And now I know that I knew Bonucci was injured, so obviously he can't play from the start. So I'm just.
But what was your? Do you think they should be playing, or do you think they should not and just focus on Juve?
I think if they're 100% healthy, they should play.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're 100% healthy, they should. Like, I'm not gonna say don't play for your country, but they're not. Yeah. That's my opinion. But yeah.
And if in the circumstances right now, I think Chiellini should be starting if he was fit. But obviously, you're telling me he's not. So.
No, I don't believe. No, wait. Bonucci's not training with the team.
And, yeah, I know. I was talking about Chiellini.
Yeah, the rumors are, and like him not playing, I think the rumors are confirmed. Otherwise, you play him even against Macedonia. If he's 100% fit, you play him. He wants to play.
Yeah.
Like, you don't take a risk of playing Mancini and Bastoni for the first time ever together.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. But yeah, Norbert is saying back to the mercato, guys. How long do you guys still have? So I can.
8 or so minutes.
Okay, 8 minutes.
We could do about
Okay,
let's do that.
Until okay.
It's because Norbert's not Italian.
Yeah.
Norbert's not that's not an Italian name.
Norberto. Back to the mercato, guys. Oh no, guys, think about one thing. Last summer we got Locatelli, who we wanted. This winter we got Vlahovic, who we wanted. This summer we will get quality players, and we'll be all good. Well, you're very optimistic. Let's hope it's true.
That's glass half full.
That's
Norbert,
it's boring.
Who are the players we're getting?
Yeah.
Like, who are they? My question. Okay, so like a serious question though. Looking at this mercato, it happened last year. It happens every year, where like a bunch of names get floated out. We act like they're gonna add, like 4 different positions worth of people. They floated out there, and then we ended up getting Locatelli, and then Kyle George. So like, what are we looking at? Well, I guess Moise Kean. I forget about him too. But what's the serious number we're looking at of guys that we're gonna bring in? I mean, I know people are gonna say it depends on who you sell.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
It's 4.
I think it's 4.
You want to give me your idea?
Yep, I will. If you re-sign Perrine, no goalies. So take that out.
So no Donnarumma?
Nope.
No Donnarumma this summer?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. A midfielder, an attacker, either. For sure. This is not. If Moise Kean goes, it's going to be 5 players. But for now, it's 4 players. It's an attacker to replace Dybala. It's a midfielder, and it's a center back. And then I'm kind of thinking fullback, but not really.
Yeah, I'm saying left back, center back, 2 midfielders, and a right winger.
So he's saying Ali's going 5.
Yeah, but I'm thinking you're gonna sell players, obviously.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
right. So I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think if we're going about it. I understand it's a little bit ahead of myself. Just trying to be like, who's that list? Who's that list for me? I'm sure there's names that we haven't heard of that are going to pop up that could potentially be guys that you may actually end up signing. I mean, if we're looking at like a left back position, are you going to go cheap? Are you going to go like a Cambiasso or somebody like that?
Oof, like, you just better not.
Right? I mean, I don't know. And we've had some other names floated out there. I guess all the big money is going to go there in the midfield and potentially another attacker, right? I'd imagine.
Anthony's.
So, go ahead.
No, Anthony's saying Pogba and Zaniolo or Raspadori plus Rudiger on a free will happen. I think we will sign one of the free agents, apparently. Because it makes sense, because we need so much. So a free agent makes sense.
One in. Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense. And somebody asked at the start of
Mbappe, right?
Yeah, Jesus. Somebody asked at the start of the stream, or Haaland, Oh, now I think about it. You were making fun of me saying Dybala will stay. I will get your Haaland print streams on the screen in the next show.
Did I say 100% he's coming?
Yeah, you did. That's Justin.
I was chanting as a joke.
No.
I don't know. You were pretty sure. You were.
I said, why can't he come? I was saying that. And
no.
by the way, we signed a guy equal amount of money.
Yeah, that's not okay. I can say we signed Anthony. It's the same as Dybala.
Huh?
I will say if we sign. No. Yeah. It's the same.
No, you said Dybala was staying. I said we're gonna sign Haaland at 75 mil. Why not?
No. Let's get this straight. Alejandro and I both said Dybala's gone. You were firm that he was staying. You were firm. You would not back off of that. And I told you, man. I said, Julian, he's gone. Julian, he's gone. And you wouldn't give in.
It was weird.
Fine. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong on the channel, everyone.
Yeah.
Alejandro and myself do not do that. So
listen,
for now,
hold on. I've actually said sorry for the Vlahovic stuff.
Sorry.
I said sorry. I apologize. I was like, wow, I made a mistake. Vlahovic is literally coming.
Still didn't shave your head.
I didn't because you know what? It costs money to get a haircut these days. I don't want to spend money on it.
But it's kind of like men of our word. Like, if we're not men of our word, what are we doing here? Like, if we're gonna stay, we're gonna shave our head. I'll shave my head tonight. I need to shave my head tonight. Anyway, there's a couple comments I see people talking. It's always people always like doing this. So we threw out names and people are gonna give their ideas. And I know you said Hasta said he's young, and I can tell he is because he said he thinks that we're getting SMS. And I can tell you right now that's not happening. I mean, I would love it to happen, but there's no way the amount of holes or loops or whatever I'm trying hoops they're trying to jump through to get him. It won't happen.
I think, like the Salah thing, like Julian said, there will come out news that we have talked with his agent or Lazio. I do believe that because you need to explore that route, in my opinion. You do I think you'll be an idiot being Juve, not even attempt anything. In terms of, is it feasible? Is it possible? Like something, you need to ask for information. I think that's an obligation for a club like us, being in the situation we are. We need a midfielder. I think you need to do it. At least speak with his agent or Lazio.
Mattia Kesman, he's a good guy.
He
you broke Alejandro on that one.
Yeah. I used to love to watch him play at PSV.
Yeah,
I'll say that. I will ask the last question, then we wrap it up. Anthony saying, which player is Juve's top priority to get rid of this summer? So I will start with Justin. And don't include a free agent like a Bernardeschi because like he's already out the door. Just a player on a contract who's a priority to get rid of this summer.
I mean, to me, it's such an easy answer. It's Rabiot. He's useless. He doesn't do anything good for me. His wages are too high. If you can get rid of Rabiot, you're doing pretty well, and then I don't have to see him ever again on the pitch. And that's all I care about. I never have to watch him.
Julian?
Okay. It's Alexandro because he makes almost the same amount of money, and he's hurt sometimes, and he's even worse, and he costs goals against. At least Rabiot has only missed 9 games in 3 years.
Yeah,
he's always available.
I wish he would not be available. I wish he would miss 4 games, honestly.
Listen, if he wasn't there for this past couple months, what happens?
Yeah,
he's been part of.
Yeah,
I'm not backing Rabiot. Like, obviously, you need to improve on him. But if he's not there, if he's not Superman and Iron Man put together and always available, our midfield is thin.
No, that's true.
I agree. Yeah. I agree with Julian. It's Alexandro for me, for the simple reason he's not that I won't say injury prone, but he picks a lot of injuries up. He's been shit for 4 seasons, 3 at least. And when I say shit, he's been horrendous. I think you can have Rabiot on a squad on the bench for a season, but you cannot have Sandro start for another season because wow. In an ideal world, no. Again, if the club say we're gonna fix a midfield and Alexandro's gonna stay, or we're gonna invest in the fullback and the midfield is gonna stay, I'm gonna say fix a midfield.
Yeah.
For
me, it's Alexandro. But yeah.
Yeah. I also saw earlier, and this is off topic. It's on topic, but off topic. Norbert, who brought up this conversation, said basically was talking about we'll get Jorginho and Pogba and Raspadori and Bremer. And I'm like, to me, I don't see any chance that Juventus actually purchase two midfielders of that quality.
No,
this summer. I don't see it happening.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't need, whether Blue Chew or anything like that if that were the case.
No free ads, Justin.
I'm sorry, yeah, no free ads yet. No. Sportening, make sure you check out Sportening, guys, if you haven't already. They're a sponsor of this channel. I think you removed it, so maybe they're...
No, it's also...
they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom now.
You can scan the Discord group, so you can join the Discord group, so you can check the news. For the group chat, you need to become a member for the group chat, so you can just scan the QR codes on the bottom. It switches, so you have Discord, Sportening, and YouTube Members Club. So do that if you want to join the Discord group, or just the Discord in general, where you get all the news, so you don't need to stay on Twitter all day. It goes automatically on Discord. Also, all our YouTube videos, so it's on one place. You have everything. If you want to chat, the private chat, you need to become a member, like our people already have done in the past. But yeah, we will wrap it up quickly. Just
okay.
Something to say.
Okay, I didn't know if you meant me or who. Okay, all right, what's up, everybody? I appreciate you. Thank you to each and every one of you that tuned in today to hang out on the channel, talk to us about all Juventus, all the stuff that we care about. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you follow each of us on all of our social media: bianconerizone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ on Twitter. Follow Julian at Genote151 on Twitter. Follow me at Justin Sofer on Twitter. It's not a good follow. I just talk Juve sports, and I'll talk about this too. But I'm more angry about local stuff here lately. Anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. If we don't get up to 60 likes on this, we are canceling the channel. The channel's done. We're no longer doing videos, so we have to get 60 likes on this video at least. How many do we have right now? Can you see? I can't see.
56.
Yeah, it's not enough. We need four more, or we're shutting the channel down. Anyway, guys, make sure you just hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and also consider joining